Today, I want to talk to you about why not you? Why not? We go around asking ourselves a lot of times, why me? Why me? Why is this negative thing happening? And why? And we end up becoming a victim of circumstance and a victim in our life, a martyr in our life. And it doesn't need to be that way. Why not you? And what I mean by that is that when we flip the switch and are able to change our way of thinking and see that maybe the things that are occurring into our life is it's happening because it is us. Why couldn't we be successful? Why couldn't we, win the lottery if you played the lottery? Why couldn't we be up for that promotion? Why couldn't we be in the perfect relationship? Why? Why not? Why not you? In flipping the switch, I want you to start looking at your life in a very different way. Looking at the fact that you are co-creating your life, that you have a say in what your experience is. Now, I do believe that there are certain things that are just fated for us. And what I mean by that fated for us, more than likely, depending on what you believe, our soul or your soul has decided certain things that it's going to learn in this incarnation. Now, I know this is a pretty deep conversation, but I had this conversation just recently with a client of mine, and she and I had this really deep conversation about this. And I wanted to share a little bit with you on here because I don't share that as much as I feel like my conversations take place offline do. So today we're going to go there. We're going to get a little bit deeper into this. So if your soul has picked certain things to experience in this incarnation, I think some of those things are fated. That whether we have a free will, we have the free will to choose what we do, what we are going to do. We have a choice to actually learn things, to not learn things, to become conscious, to take an easier road or a harder road. We are at choice for everything in our life, meaning not the thing that happens, okay, necessarily, but the way that we respond. And when we have the choice of how we respond and how we're going to navigate ourselves around a situation or situations that happen, determines what our experience is, and it determines how we look at things. So when I ask you, why not you? Why not you to succeed? Why can't it be you? There's no reason, there's no law, there's nothing that says that it can't be you. And when we start to think this way, now I'm not saying that every single thing that you set out to do is going to work out perfectly and be exactly what it is that you want, because maybe that is not meant for you. This is also the interesting thing, because there are certain things that we learn along the way. And as we open up our consciousness and as we open up ourselves, we get exposed to different things. And sometimes the things that we think that we want, that we say that we want, are not exactly the things that we need at that time. There are certain things that we need from time to time, and sometimes it can be very, very harsh things that happen in our life. Losses of money, losses of loved ones, loss of our business, our relationship, maybe illnesses. It can be a variety of things. And I've seen this happen time and time again. I've myself have had this happen, that anytime that I've had any kind of major losses or major grief or major sadness, it has been exactly what I needed in the time that it happened, whether I liked it or not, because it catapulted me into a different phase in my life. Now, does that mean it always has to happen through loss for me? I don't think so. It hasn't been up until this point, but I know that whenever major events have happened, it has catapulted me into a much further version of myself. It's on the trajectory of personal growth for myself. It's really been a whole, a very large leap, actually. Now, maybe in your life you're experiencing that. Maybe there are certain things that are keep on happening. If things are repeatedly happening to you, it may be the reason why you ask, why is this me? Why me? Why does this happen to me? But I'm going to tell you, you have a lot more power whenever you ask, why me? You're actually giving up some of your own power to be able to navigate and to be able to recreate a totally different experience. And if we are co-creating our experience and seeing everything as a possibility, seeing everything as a solution, then it changes the game altogether. Our game of life becomes very different. So why not you? Why not be the one who succeeds in your family? Why not be the one that goes to college in your family? Why not be the one to make a huge positive impact in the world? Why not? Start asking yourself, why not? You deserve to have the best life and the best experiences that you came here to have. You deserve to be the best version of yourself in order to contribute all those unique, beautiful gifts and talents that the world needs. So go out there and actually express that into the world and believe in yourself. Have the belief and have the self-respect, the self-esteem to know that you are worth it and that you can make a difference and that you do make a difference in this world. So thank you so much for joining me today. And I would love to hear your stories of how you've switched this mindset of thinking of why not and where you have succeeded and where you have been pushed and pushed yourself beyond the boundaries that you thought existed before. I would love to hear this. Email us at info@drashaprasad.com or drop us a comment. Be sure to subscribe and follow us wherever you are catching us on this episode of podcast or on our YouTube channel. Thank you so much, and till next time.